Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
No pega el sol.
¿Y no pega el sol?
Está frío.
No pega el sol ahí también.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome back to Dalton High School for this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action on this Wednesday night. Dalton United FC welcomes Vinotinto Atlanta, and this is going to be a very, very critical match in the regular season title hunt. As you look at the leaderboard as it stands right now, Dalton United in third place with 25 points. Vinotinto Atlanta in sixth with 23. Dalton United currently with a game in hand. They're currently on 9 games. Make that 2 games in hand. Vinotinto Atlanta, they are on 11. There's 13 games in this fall season. Dalton United at the top of the table for the majority of this season. They had last week off due to Lamar Hunt Open Cup qualifying for the 2025 season. Unfortunately, they fell to Southern Indiana 3-0. But they come back, did really well, made it to the third round of qualifying. They come back here to UPSL Georgia Conference to try to secure yet another regular season trophy and move on to the Georgia playoffs and potentially the national playoffs if they're able to win those regular season playoffs. Dalton United are going to get us underway. They are currently in their black kits with red tops. They're going to be moving from left to right. Vinotinto Atlanta in the maroon kits. They're going to be moving from right to left. Center official is about ready to blow the whistle to get you underway on this chilly fall evening. Thank you for coming along with us tonight. Goes all the way back to Saldana. These two teams have competed against each other. Vinotinto Atlanta were down in the Division 1 last season, being relegated from the fall season of 23. The last time these two teams, Dalton United, walked away with a 3-1 win. We'll see what happens this evening. Both teams looking really good so far this fall campaign. Dalton United currently 8-0-1 with 29 goals scored. Vinotinto 7-2-2 with 33 goals scored. It's going to be a throw in for Vinotinto Atlanta. It's going to go all the way back to the keeper. Good ball crossing from Chacon, but that ball is going to find its way out, and it'll be a throw for Dalton United. Dalton United, one of the teams that is very dangerous with their throw-ins, can be almost a corner of itself. That ball is going to be a throw for Vinotinto. Not able to get that forward. Dalton cut it off. Going to go back to the keeper. And Dalton United are going to use that slow and methodical play out of the back that they are so known for here at Dalton High School. Normally play at Dalton Stadium over at the park, but tonight they're at their second home, Dalton High School. Good work around the back. That ball, a bit of a deflection. There's an opportunity for Vinotinto. Suarez, he's going to come over here to the near side. Valera, he's going to have to go back to Chacon, who's going to go back. And that one's going to be deflected off. Will be a throw for Vinotinto. Good play. Good attack so far from Vinotinto here in the 3rd minute. Like I said, both of these teams trying to vie, and that's going to be a foot foul over the line. Like I said, both of these teams are vying for top spot to go into the playoffs. The playoffs will not have a first round bye for the number 1 seed. Everybody will play in week 1. Top seed will take on the 8th seed. And then numerically from there. After the first round, home field advantage for the top team all the way through the finals. Here's a good ball forward, starting the campaign for Dalton. Ramirez deflected. That one deflected. But they get it back. Saldana, he's surveying. Taking their time. All the way back to Saldana, and he will go all the way back to the keeper, who sends it long. Not able to control it from Vinotinto. It will go out for a throw for Dalton United. Into center circle, lose possession now. Vinotinto on the attack. Controlled move over to the far side. Down the channel, but lose possession.
Vivos, vivos.
Dalton controlled the spaces.
Sálganse, sálganse.
Come to the near side. Sent over to the far side. Having to elect to come back. No space forward. Saldana. Tight spaces. Going to earn a foul, though. This is a good opportunity for Dalton United. First real opportunity.
Cálalo, Toño, cálalo.
See here, fighting between two men, and that third one is where foul comes from. Ezekiel Hernandez, Cholo as they call him, is over the ball. He's ready to send it in. It looks to be about 25 yards out. Into the box, headed. Just able to get a foot on it, straight up in the air, cleared by the defense of Vinotinto. Another shot taken right into the keeper's hands. He's able to record that one. Good save by the keeper. That was a good second ball into the box, saved by the keeper. All the way back to Dalton's keeper, Gerdes. I said that right. Sent long this time. Vinotinto's keeper is just going to try to usher that ball out, and it will be a goal kick. Keeper Miguel Gonzalez had to get that right because that was slightly dangerous, but he was able to see that ball ushered out. It'll be a goal kick for Vinotinto here in the 8th minute. He's going to send it long. Headed forward into center circle. Dalton are going to win possession. Ramirez elects to go back. Back over to Saldana. Should be Valenciano with the ball. He's going to slide it over here to the near side. Villatoro now. Working around that defensive line. Like I said, that's the bread and butter of Dalton United's possession. Tried to thread the needle, not going to be able to control it, but they're going to get it back at center circle. Lose it. Now an attack for Vinotinto. It's the gray line that is the outline. That throw fault was when the Vinotinto man tried to use the red line. It could be confusing with the American football lines and the soccer lines. It's going to allow a throw for Vinotinto. Going to be taken by Valera. Able to switch play over to the far side. Good ball from Vinotinto. Dalton, though, are able to maintain control. "11 minutes we have entered. Still 0-0 between Dalton United and Vinotinto Atlanta. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action right here on ASMG TV. Cholo gets taken down by the captain. Just a foul early in this match. A foul committed by number 8, Juan Radiez. Do my best with pronunciations. Valenciano looking for a path forward, gets around 2 men. Bit of a stumble, he's going to earn a foul. I think he was just kind of clipped on the back of the heel. See here on the replay, as he's trying to get around the 2 men, he makes the turn, and it looks like, yeah, just a slight. Center official is asking for the ball a little bit forward. Our center official for tonight is Brendan Donovan, AR1 Ben Abrams, AR2 Asher Morris, and our 4th official is Lila Ramash. Thank our officials for tonight's entertainment. Juan Jurgen Ramirez is going to take it. Good movement, just unable to get the ball down. See on the replay, he gets good touch with his left. It gets up and over the wall. It's on frame, it just cannot get down enough. Seen out for a goal kick. It's a very, very large campus here at Dalton High School, so when the ball goes out of play, it takes a journey to retrieve it. We'll see if Dalton United can have some staff run some of the balls down later on, or as this game goes on. Defender's going to get us back underway, sent into half line, controlled by Vargas, and he's going to earn a foul.
That nigga looked at him, asked for a foul, he got it.
And another foul committed by Dalton. See here on the replay. Just got underway, moving forward. And as he went to turn, he just kind of tapped down. It was a little slow, but a foul nonetheless. Apologize for some of the language you're hearing in the stadium. Captain sends it forward, headed, but that one is going to find its way out. It'll be a goal kick for Dalton United. Again, if you enjoy what we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just live matches, but interviews and news, all the things that you want to know about UPSL Georgia Conference. Currently 51 degrees. That 13-mile-an-hour wind makes it feel far cooler. Here's an opportunity for Vinotinto. Hit it with his left. Oh, and it just squeaks by, and it'll be a goal kick for Dalton United. A little something out of nothing there for Vinotinto, and they almost pulled that one off. You see here, win it right at center line, and a good ball through the defense, takes the shot, and he just pulls it with his left. Number 9, Gabriel Vargas, with that attempt. Dalton United trying to hold off the attack, able to do so. Holding it at center circle, going to lay it off. Allow Villatoro. Going to send it long. Not able to control it, and it'll roll out for a throw for Vinotinto Atlanta. They're actually going to call a foul there. Or no, offsides, excuse me, offsides. Excuse me, I'm getting you caught up. Offsides is what was called. It's hard to see the AR from the angle that we have here in the booth. Back to the keeper, and Gonzalez is going to knock it out, and it's going to be a throw for Dalton United, and this is where it gets dangerous for Dalton United. This is the area in which their throws are about as good as corners. Ramirez elects to just throw it in. We've seen so many times Saldana come up and just send a laser beam into the box from as far out as 30 yards. Back to that defensive shell is Dalton United. Perez is going to lay it back to Saldana. He's thinking about it, and he's going to give it over to Villatoro. And he's going to receive it back after a pass forward to Perez. Ramirez 1-2, but doesn't get that one right. Gonna have to go all the way back to Gerdes. Gerdes controlling that goal for Dalton United throughout this season, taking over from Soria. Ramirez comes back from his midfield position, sends it all the way over to Saldana. Lose possession, right at center circle. Vinotinto, good turn, control, lays it through, but just able to have a touch on it is Villatoro for Dalton United. Able to get Dalton out of a jam here in the 19th minute. That was a really, really interesting attempt there by Vinotinto. They had eyes for the goal and just about pulled that one off. Gonna send it long, relieve some of the pressure for Dalton United. He's able to control it, but that ball gets knocked out. Will be a corner for Dalton United. See here on the replay, sends it long, controlled, tried to cross it, cut off by Vinotinto. It was a good clearance by Valera. This will be an in-swinger from the captain, Jurgen Ramirez. It'll be an in-swinger here in the 20th minute. Into the box. Pushed away, but still in the process. Saldana controls it with his chest, takes the shot, and it's knocked out for a goal kick. Good opportunity for Dalton United. Center official is asking for another ball so that the keeper, you see there, pushes it away, but it's still in possession. Saldana receives it, tries to one-time it off the chest, but it's knocked out. Back underway here in the 21st minute. Again, we're still waiting. Oh, there's a lose of possession. Just a mistake by the Vinotinto man, but they win it back. Again, we're still waiting for the brand new official match ball of the UPSL. Voigt, our new match ball. We're still waiting for the shipments to arrive. Shot taken in the back of the net. What a goal for Vinotinto Atlanta. Out of nothing, a screamer by number 9, Gabriel Vargas, and it's 1-0 Vinotinto. Lay gotta take a look at that again, because you can see here he works around into right center line, rips it, and nothing Gerties can do, and it's 1-0 Vinotinto on the road. Fantastic goal here in the 21st minute. Number 9, Vargas, in the 21st minute to go up 1-0. It's been very lively from both teams. Dalton United needing points to get back up to the top of the table where they are used to being. Ramirez trying to start this hashtag response time. It's always that first 5 minutes after a goal where your opponent feels the most opportunity to equalize. This will be a throw for Vinotinto deep in their third. Both of these teams spreading out the goals throughout this season with the squad. The ball still in play. A little bit of a nutmeg for Cholo, but he's able to release it. That ball is just not hit with any conviction, and it's going to roll out for a corner, or for a goal kick, excuse me. You see here, Cholo's going to send it over. Saldana takes the shot, but he just doesn't get that right at all. Back underway, 24th minute. That one is going to come off of Ramirez's face, the captain for Dalton United, and it'll be a throw. Vinotinto relieved the pressure, but Dalton receive it in center circle. Lose it again though. Now Vinotinto. Vargas loses it and just stops because he felt like he was fouled. Be a throw. Vinotinto coming up to take it. Again, this is a 13-game regular season. As soon as the regular season is over, the first week of December will begin the playoffs. Both of these teams are in the playoffs. Top 8 teams secured playoff opportunities. Right now, Vinotinto is currently in 6th. Dalton United is in 3rd. Top 4 teams will have home field advantage, but these two teams are only separated by 2 points. Dalton United send it long once again, able to control it. Ruiz is going to try to outswinger here, or he was trying a little outside of the boot to get it up to Herrera. Unfortunately, didn't work out for him. It'll be a goal kick for Vinotinto here in the 26th minute. Vinotinto doing everything that they need. The spring season they had to play in Division I as they were relegated in last fall. Came right back, promoted into the Premier Division, and they have looked extremely good all season. Like I said, they are 7-2-2 with 33 goals. This is now their 34th goal. Goal differential of +19. Now +20. Dalton United control it through Valenciano. He sends it over to the far channel, but nobody there. Herrera, usually maintaining that space, was well behind the ball. Allows Vinotinto with an easy throw. Under pressure, lose it. Cholo into the middle. But Vinotinto's defense able to see it out. Will be a goal kick, says the... No, is a corner, excuse me. Couldn't tell what the center official was deciding there. He decided, yes, it is a corner. Kind of looked like a corner to me, but we'll wait. They're far closer to the field than I am. This will give Ramirez another opportunity to work the in-swinger into the box. Here comes Ramirez. Closer, headed! Just over the bar and out. That was a very, very good chance for Dalton United there. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball down. As you see here on the replay, Ramirez with a pinpoint accurate ball into the box. Got the head on it, was Herrera. He just didn't get it down, and it squeaked around the bar and out for a goal kick. Takes it short. Not the best control, but they still are able to send it forward. But they lose possession. But that ball couldn't get to Ramirez. Now, Vinotinto looking for a way to attack. They send it forward. He's onside. Tries a one-time shot taken. Oh, man, did he get that one wrong. That was a simple tap in for go up 2-0. And look at this ball, an absolutely perfect ball forward. Number 7 to heel right there in the middle, and he just can't get his feet under control as the ball's a little bit behind him. And he just pulls it wide. That right there should be 2-0 Vinotinto, as number 7, Cesar Tehil, was right in the catbird seat. He just couldn't release it in time. Dalton United moving forward. Villatoro. Ramirez now gets taken off of the ball, still in play. Vinotinto with the attack. But they lost possession for a second, win it back. It's a bit of a ping pong between the two teams right now. Dalton come away with possession. Valenciano through center circle. Don't get that pass right at all, and it deflects right off of Vinotinto. They control it. But Dalton get control once again. Herrera A little bit of flick, gets a foul. Center official wants to come back to the foul. This ball is about 38 yards out.
Métanse adentro, si van a entrar, métanse al penalti. Nadie entra al segundo poste.
Good ball into the box, but controlled by the keeper, Gonzalez. He goes up, controls it, smothers it, rolls it out to his center back, who's going to send it long, but headed straight down for Dalton. Are they going to be able to control it? Yes, they are on that far line. Going to go back.
De primera, muchacho, vámonos.
Over here to Ruiz. He can't get that pass right, but Cholo is going to come away with it. He laid it off. That pass again, just not perfect. And Vinotinto get enough of the touch on it to win possession. They're just able to be in the channels. Have possession, take the shot, save! Another chance, save again! Curtis with two great saves. Received by number 9, Vargas, the goal scorer. Take a look at that again real quick. You see this beautiful ball in. The Vinotinto man knew he was offsides, number 13. The shot taken, it's back up in play, taked again. Great work by the Dalton keeper. I believe that was number 13, Sebastian Di Filippo, that was in the offside position and laid off, allowed Vargas that opportunity. Ruiz, he's past the defender, tries to slide it across, not able to do so. Will be a corner though. Dalton United continuing to get opportunities. Last time Ramirez had a corner, it was in a beautiful position. Herrera just not able to get the ball down. Let's see what he does here. Here in the 34th minute, Vinotinto 1, Dalton United 0. Here comes the in-swinger from the captain. Beautiful ball headed. Herrera got it right that time, but the defender was right there to deflect that pass out of the box and not let Dalton United equalize. Take a look really fast. This is a perfect ball from Ramirez, the second in a row. This time Herrera got it right, and it was number 7 to Huel that got there. Good throw into the box, headed, but right into the arms of Gonzalez. Another great throw in from Saldana. Dalton win possession. Going to go all the way back to Geardes. He's going to slide over to Villatoro. All the way over to Saldana. It's Flores and Saldana that were trading passes there. Now we make it up to Ramirez. Nutmeg. Just didn't get that pass right to Ruiz. It was on the opposite side that he wanted it. He wanted it on the inside, received it on the outside. It's going to roll out for a throw for Vinotinto. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Down the line, and it will be a goal kick. moving right along here in Dalton High School.
Uno,
Quickly taken by Vinotinto. Back to center back who sends it long. Back and forth possession. Vinotinto through center circle. Absolute perfect ball. Over here to Vargas. Near side, he lays it off. Tries to cross it. And it was an offsides is going to be number 18. It was number 18 who was offside last time. It wasn't Sebastian. It was number 18, Raul Morles, who was offsides. We're back underway for Dalton United. That's twice in a row that number 18, Morles, has been offsides. He's going to have to work on that.
Dale, dale, dale. Muéstrate, Cobb, en medio.
We'll see what
Dale, 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 llega
Coach
la- no la
Orlando
falte, muchacho.
from Vinotinto and Coach Kiko for Dalton United can do at halftime. See if what changes that either side can make. Coach Orlando must be very, very happy with the potential of going into half up 1-0 here at Dalton High School.
Hay que jugar al centro. ¿Quién está en el centro? Vamos, Cholo.
Good little stutter step there from Valenciano.
Dale, dale.
He has possession again. He's going to send it forward to Cholo. Just trying to work in very, very tight spaces is Dalton United on that far line. Not a lot of space. That ball gets knocked out.
Ahí te llega, caminen.
Cholo comes back in the midfield.
Cholo anda
That ball's going to
pedo.
make it back to Saldana. He's looking to send it long. Elects to go short to Perez. Perez tries to find it through the channel, but Vinotinto cut it off again in center circle. Radia's the captain, staying strong, sending the ball forward. That one cut off by Villatoro. But somehow Vargas finds possession for a moment.
Alcance.
Dalton United, good press off the ball was Valenciano. He earns a foul. Captain Ramirez gets us underway quickly.
Llévatelo por la banda, hombre.
Cholo gets that ball just taken off of him. That ball just
Vamos, Cholo, métale garra.
deflected, trying to get it forward. Didn't get it right. Morles was in a good attacking position. Valenciano just calming Dalton down here in center circle, passing between Ramirez and Saldana. Now he's going to go to that near line, but not able to control possession. As Dalton United goes out for a throw once again for Vinotinto. Dalton United looking really out of sorts right now. Not used to seeing that at home.
Buscos en el que se queda.
Throw in, elects to go back and sent long by the captain.
A correr.
Trying to run it down is Morles. He's going to win it. Lays it off. Crossed. Got the on-running captain, Rodias. Now Valera. Rodias headed away by Dalton. Tried to control it was Sambafu, but he loses it. But Vinotinto get it right back in center circle. And now
Ayúdenle ahí
back
en
and
medio,
forth
hombre.
once again.
Arrímense.
Valenciano, great footwork by the veteran. That pass just didn't get it right to Ramirez. And Vinotinto once again with possession. Ramirez coming to make amends for that mistake. It's going to go out, will be a throw for Vinotinto. Here in the, we're through 40 minutes into the 41st minute. We'll see if we get any stoppage time.
Tú no vayas,
Maybe a minute
9.
due to the goal, but this first half has moved along at a pretty solid pace. Only a few minor infractions. Back to Geardes.
Queda una subida, vengan,
He
vengan.
goes to Villatoro. Down here on the near line. Moving forward through the midfield, able to get it to Cholo. Cholo trying to lay it off for Ruiz, but Ruiz is offsides. Just didn't get that pass fast enough. I believe number 25 is Saldana. The other Saldana is there's two Saldanas on Dalton United. Good fight down here on the near line. Able to slide that ball forward is Dalton United. Held off the attack from Suarez. And Ramirez able to lay it off to Saldana. Hernan is going to send it forward. Back to Jurgen Ramirez. He's going to hold it in center circle for a second and elect to go back to the defense. Ramirez called that foul that had happened off the ball. Over here to Kevin Villatoro. Back and forth. He's going to elect to try to thread the needle up to Cholo. Cholo has it. But just not able. Valenciano loses it to Vargas. Vargas still with control of it. He releases it to Morles. He's onside, has it around Saldana. Able to get it around the keeper, but not able to get it past Yancel Flores. Great work by the Dalton United defense there to keep that opportunity yet again from the goal scorer, Gabriel Vargas, number 9. He had I believe, excuse me, that was Raul Morez, number 18, that had that opportunity. And he was in a beautiful position, offsides there, as Morales was coming back from an offside position. That was fantastic work by the defensive team of Dalton United. Cholo trying to work that near line, able to get it forward. He's got possession. Cholo deflects off of the defender, number 6, Aldo Ramirez. It will be a corner for Dalton United here in the 44th minute. Cholo making it look like he's going to take it quickly. But Jurgen Ramirez is lining up for this in-swinger. Into the box. Just punched away by Gonzalez, and we're going to do it again. This time it'll be on the far side. And it's going to be Herrera will take this in-swinger. Frank Herrera with the in-swinger high in the air. Headed away by Vinotinto. It'll be a throw, but this is also, like I said, this is a dangerous position for Dalton United. 2 minutes of stoppage time is what the fourth official is showing. Into the box. Straight up into the air. Be a throw for Vinotinto. Again, here, once we hit the 45th minute, it will be 2 minutes of stoppage time before we get to halftime.
Échenle pelotas, coach.
Right now, Kalanji Pro Profile is in the top position with 27 points, tied with number 2, Georgia Revolution. 20 7 points as well. Either one of these, if Dalton can win, they will go to the top of the table. If Vinotinto wins, they will go 26 points and jump from 6th to 3rd. Morales with possession. He's going to lay it off. Suarez fighting there with Valenciano, and he's going to win the possession for Dalton. Now here comes their quick attack. Again, 2 minutes of stoppage time. Dalton trying to work that far line. Lose possession. Dalton loves to use the channels. They just haven't been successful with it tonight. Vinotinto doing a fantastic job cutting off the normal paths of attack for Dalton United. Again, last time these two teams met was fall of last year down at Silverbacks Park, and Dalton United stepped away with a 3-1 win. So Dalton United right now, they are in this season undefeated, 8 wins, 1 draw. If it stands the way it is now, it would be their first loss of the season.
No estamos haciendo una llegada. Hay que jugar las bandas. No hay tiros a la portería. Esas bandas que se muevan.
Back underway here in center circle. Saldana is going to send it long. And that one is not going to find anybody. And it's going to go out. Straight up into the air, Dalton. And that will do it for the first half here, folks, at Dalton Stadium. It will end Vinotinto 1, Dalton United 0. Really, really fantastic play. That goal in the 21st minute by number 9, Gabriel Vargas. That's where we are. Teams will go into the locker rooms. We'll see what Coach Orlando from Vinotinto can do, and also what Coach Kiko from Dalton United can do. See if there will be any substitutions for the second half. We'll step away for about 15 minutes, and we'll come back and bring you the second half here at Dalton High School. It's Vinotinto 1, Dalton United 0.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And welcome back here to Dalton High School for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. At the half, Vinotinto Atlanta holding a 1-0 lead over Dalton United FC. That goal coming in the 21st minute by Gabriel Vargas, number 9. Take a look at the leaderboard as it stands right now. Kalanji Pro Profile in the lead, tied with number 2, Georgia Revolution at 27 points. Dalton United, they're currently in third place, 25 points. Top 8 teams go into the playoffs. Vinotinto sitting in 6th spot. All 8 spots are locked into the playoffs. It's all about position at this point with the remaining matches. Vinotinto is going to get us underway here in the second half. They are in their maroon kits. They're going to be moving from left to right. Dalton United, they're in their black kits with red on the tops, and they're moving from right to left. Center official about ready to blow the whistle to get us underway in this second half. And there you have it. We begin the second 45 here at Dalton High School. Thank you for joining us here on ASMG TV. Blair Weaver bringing you all the action of tonight's proceedings. Temperature is starting to fall this evening down to 50 degrees. The winds have dropped down a little bit as well, 6-mile-an-hour winds right now, so not as blistering. You do see it does gust up to 11 as you see on the bug. You can see a few players out on the pitch, like number 10, Carlos Suarez, with the gloves and the hoodies on, just to try to stay warm out there. Vinotinto sends it forward, but not able to completely control. Gonna win a foul as number 7, Cesar Tejuil. Good use of the body to earn that foul. It's going to be right at 30 yards. It's a little to the near side, our side, to the right of the goal. So Geardy's just getting his wall set up. It looks to be a 4-man wall. Kind of split in two at the moment. There's the full wall. And it's the captain, Ratias, over the ball. Into the box, headed, but right into the grasp of Geardes.
Dale, dale, vamos, para arriba, vamos.
Long run down that far side.
Este lado está solo.
Ramirez, he tries to thread it down to the near side to Herrera, is able to control it, lays it off to Ruiz. Ruiz, lots of traffic in front of Ruiz. That ball is going to get deflected off of number 14, Chacon, and it's going to be a corner for Dalton United. Ruiz was trying to get into the box, had 4 Vinotinto players in front of him, and he had to elect to lay it off. But they are going to win a corner, is Dalton United. Another opportunity for Ramirez, the captain, to put a perfect shot in. Here we go, this in-swinger. Headed, but that one headed over the bar and out for a goal kick. Take a look once again at this opportunity for Dalton United. You see the ball coming into the box. Good ball in, headed, attempted there by number 9, Kevin Villatoro, but not able to do anything with it as it goes over the bar and out. Vinotinto looking to attack quickly. Lay it off to Suarez. His pass gets cut off by Dalton, makes it all the way to Cholo in center circle, but he loses possession to Simbafo. That ball's knocked out, will be a throw for Vinotinto. Vinotinto looking very, very lively tonight. This could find them into 3rd place with a win tonight. Take over the position from Dalton United. Dalton United, one of 2 teams that are still undefeated. 2nd seed Georgia Revolution are still undefeated.
Dale, dale. El centro está solo, mira.
Sent long by Dalton United. Not able to keep it in. Will go out for a throw. Ruiz just not able to control that ball as it's a little too close to the line as it was sent forward by Saldana. Vinotinto. Chacon's going to send it long. Headed. Not complete control, but Suarez is going to make Saldana be vigilant and send this ball to Girdes, who sends it long. Herrera tried to head that forward. There was nobody there for Dalton United. It allows Vinotinto to win possession yet again. A little bit of a touch. Morles is now on the ball, and he is onside. He's going to hit it with his left, and what a save by Girdes. I believe Girdes got a touch on it. They're saying it was a goal kick, but it looked like Girdes had got a touch. This is a perfect ball forward. On the run is Morles. He hits it with his left, and it hits the American football goal post and out for a goal kick. Quickly back underway is Dalton United. I thought Girdes had got a touch on it, but center official deemed otherwise. Ruiz now into the box, lays it across. Just a nice of a touch of Vinotinto to get it out and allow them to attack. And that one is going to be offside by Suarez. He's trying to say that he was in an onside position before receiving it. Sent long to Ruiz. He's just able to control it. Trying to work around 2 men. Not going to work out for him. Good touch by Morles. He sends it long to Suarez. Suarez has it. Gets around Girdes. And it's in the back of the net. What a goal for Suarez. But is it offside? The fans are asking for it to be called offside. Take a look again. He is all alone, 40 yards Behind him is the defense. Gets around Girdes, slots it home. And he looks around, and he's even wondering if it's called offsides, and it's not. It is going to be called a goal for Vinotinto. So it is 2-0 Vinotinto over Dalton United. Vinotinto getting out quickly in the 52nd minute, and it's going to be number 10, Carlos Suarez, here in the technically 53rd minute. 2-0. What a change of events for Dalton United. They've been undefeated so far this season, 8-0-3. Vinotinto 7-2-2. They're going to find themselves, if this stays the way it is, into third place and overtake Dalton United. Flores goes back to Girdes, and you got to feel for Girdes because he was all alone on an island. Over 40 yards that Suarez had all alone. He had all the time in the world to put that past Girdes. Cholo trying to do something here. Ramirez. Villatoro. Herrera, that pass a little off of Ruiz, but Ruiz gets it back, and that's going to be a foul, and that'll be our first yellow card of the match. Coming on the captain, Rojas. You see here, Ruiz loses it there for a second, but gets it right back, and he's got nothing to do, but he's just got to stick a foot out. Is the captain, number 8, Juan Radias. He earns the yellow card here in the 55th minute. Ruiz headed away by the defense. Morles lays it off. Good little cut there by number 23. He's going to send it forward. Cholo has it. Ramirez now. Vargas gets a touch on it. He wanted it to be a throw for them, but it's going to be a throw for Dalton United. Saldana Hernan sends that one deep into the third. Ruiz not able to control it. Still in play. Sambafu gets it forward, but Cholo has it back. Lose possession. Anthony Saldana tried to get a little cheeky with it. Jurgen Ramirez cuts that off. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes to Villatoro. Nice little touch. Cholo not able. Still pressing, wins it back. Shot taken, saved. What a save there by Gonzalez. And it's headed out. Be a throw for Dalton. This will be a dangerous one as you see Hernan Saldana coming up to take it. Anthony Saldana there as well. He's going to lay it off for Hernan. This is going to be a laser beam into the box. Here comes the throw from Hernan into the box, all the way to the back post, but it's going to be headed out, and it'll be another throw for Dalton. We'll see if Hernan comes all the way across, and indeed it looks like he is. He's going to do it again. Do it all over again, this time on the near side. Going to get about a 10-yard run up to throw this in. Here it comes to the far post, headed. Herrera takes a whop at it. Ramirez cleared away by Vinotinto. Some of the fans thinking that that could have been a handball, but there's nothing there. Hernan Saldana sends it long. Cut off by Vinotinto. Good work by Vinotinto. They're just holding everything off, and that's going to be a foul committed on Vargas. Only one yellow card issued so far, that going to Vargas. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 8, Rodriguez, in the 55th minute. Apologize there, Gabriel. Aldo Ramirez is down. He's up. Substitution coming on for Vinotinto. Looks like Aldo Ramirez's day is still okay. He got up. Trainer did not have to come out, so he does not have to be pulled out. Center official wanting, it's going to be Cesar Tejul, who is going to be subbed off for Vinotinto. Slowly, he's going to get a yellow card for his delay. So Cesar is going to earn a yellow in the 59th minute. First substitution of the match coming here in the 60th minute. Vinotinto Atlanta subbing out number 7, Cesar Tejul. Subbed in is number 99, Jordi Mopawu. Hope I said that right. Saldana surveys the field. He's going to have to elect to go back to his center back, Flores. Villatoro goes long, and that one is going to get touched out, and it will be a corner again for Dalton United. Number 14, Chacon, is not taking any chances, just sees that out. Quickly taken by Ramirez. Cholo tries to send it in, but he just puts way too much underneath that ball and sends it long and high, and it's out for a goal kick for Vinotinto.
What do you do? I was pissing. What do you do? He fucking sucks, dude. You know this shit. He fucking sucks.
Vinotinto looking very, very lively tonight. Working around the field, Vinotinto getting it forward. Morles not able to receive that. It'll go out for a throw for Dalton United. Waiting for a new piece of equipment is Hernan Saldana, and that ball's going to roll away. And the AR is some of the fans wanting a card for the Vinotinto man who got a touch on that ball to saw it roll away to kill off a few seconds. But the center official will put that time back on the clock. No need to worry about that. Saldana will get us back underway here in the 63rd minute. Well, maybe another time. Center official blew the whistle. Now we're underway. Saldana receives it again from Flores. This time he's going to send it long, try to switch the play of the field. Vinotinto have other plans as they send it out, trying to get it to Jordy. Just coming into the match here in the 59th minute. Ruiz going over to the newly entered Medina. Francisco Medina, number 21. Shot taken. That one is going to be knocked out, and it will be yet again another corner for Dalton United. They were trying to take it. They were trying to take it from the near side, and it's not. That was number 5, Lopez, that was trying to take it from the near side. It's actually a far side. Here comes Ramirez. In-swinger, headed by Lopez. Ramirez gets it back. He's going to do it again. 2 substitutions there for Dalton. Lopez and Medina coming on. Here's the in-swinger. Headed down by Herrera. Great save by the keeper. Miguel Gonzalez right there. Johnny on the spot. Sent long through center circle. But Jurgen Ramirez is going to win it back for Dalton United. Lopez able to get it up to Herrera. Herrera crossing it, headed forward. That one will be out for a goal kick. Take a look again, once again, at that corner. You see this come in from Ramirez, headed by Herrera, and right there is Gonzalez to keep this at 2-0. Trainer being asked to come in. Looks like a cramp for the Vinotinto man. So far, this Vinotinto defense has been picture perfect. And speaking of picture perfect, if you're looking for professional photography, Images Frozen in Time specializes in professional photography for all your big event needs and are able to provide the great action shots that you see here on ASMG TV. So if you're looking for any type of event, weddings, conventions, even sporting events, give our friends over at Image Frozen in Time a look. Their link is in our description. Thank you, Images Frozen in Time. Vinotinto get us back underway. Lopez wins it for Dalton. Sends it down the far line. That ball is going to be deflected and is going to be a goal kick. Tried to keep it in play. Again, thank you for watching this UPSL Georgia Premier Division action right here on ASMG TV. And there's Morales is going to be lucky to not get a card, which he will. That was just silly for Morales. He is going to get a yellow in the 68th minute. We are here at Dalton High School here in Dalton, Georgia. Larry Weber bringing you all the commentary for today's action. Take a look quickly at the golden weather bug right now. You can see it's already dropped another 5 degrees down to 45 degrees with the wind. It feels like it's 42, so it just keeps dropping. Back underway. Dalton through center circle. Going to send it right to Medina. He gets it back from Valenciano, but they lose possession. Win it back, though. Medina can't get that one to Lopez, but Herrera's going to get it. He's going to lay it off to Saldana. Saldana gives it to Ruiz. Back to Herrera. Foul going to be committed by, and Morales has got to be careful. He's on a card. He got that silly yellow card for sending that ball out. If he gets another yellow, he's going not only have a financial fine potentially, but he'll also miss the last game of the season. To Silverbacks Park. Potros doing really well this season. Unfortunately, it does not look like they're going to be able to retain the regular season title. That ball going all the way back through the back line and out. Geardes will have a goal kick, it looks like. Got a player down for Vinotinto. That's the second goal scorer, number 10, Carlos Suarez. Dalton get us back underway. Lopez down the near line to midfield, gives it off to Ramirez in center circle. He's going to try to send it long, trying to switch play. And it's going to be headed out by number 3, Valera, but it will be yet another corner for Dalton. They're thinking about taking it quickly, elect to allow the captain Ramirez to come back to put a good in-swinger into the box. He's had some really good balls into the box, just not able to do anything with it so far. Here's another one. Deflected off of Jordy Mopawu, excuse me. I'll say it right one of these days. Ramirez for Dalton, trying to send it back in, headed away, or kicked away by Simbafu, number 5, for Vinotinto, and a great save by Gonzalez. They are just doing a fantastic performance of Vinotinto Atlanta today here at Dalton High School. Like I said, this will really shake up the standings as they have one more match of the season. Like I said, Saturday, they will be taking on Potros FC. Potros wanting to get some points and maintain that 4th spot and a home field advantage into the playoffs so that their path in the playoffs go through Marietta High School. What a beautiful pass from Medina to Ruiz. He's in the box, but he rolls that one out, and it's a goal kick. Just couldn't control it enough, Ruiz. Jose Ruiz just not able to maintain possession. The ball gets away from him in the box. Rolls out for a goal kick. Miguel Gonzalez, the keeper, is going to lay off and allow the defender, center back, to take it. Another substitution for Vinotinto. Center back's going to send it in. Substitution was for number 3, Ronald Valera. Dalton United, there's going to be a foul committed there. Indeed it was. And he's got to be careful because number 8, Radias, he's on, the captain, he's on a yellow card. He got a yellow card in the 55th minute. You see here on the foul, Medina pressured DeFlippo. That ball got across, and you see there he just took a foot out and earned that foul for Dalton. This is a really good opportunity. This is only 25 yards out, and it's just is right about on those side hashes, which are about 5 yards to the right of the box. We'll see who's going to take this. Saldana and Ramirez are over the ball. Space to get it up and down. Can it be put on frame? Saldana into the wall and out for a throw. Good work by the wall. Saldana coming over. This one down on the ground, deflected up in the air, back into the box, cleared away. Ramirez over to Ruiz. Ruiz takes a shot, just not able to get it on frame. Out for a goal kick. That was a good opportunity for Ruiz. He just pulls it wide. You see here, it bounces around. Ramirez is able to get it to Ruiz. He takes it with his left, and it just kind of pulls it wide. Gonzalez was there, probably would have been able to make the save. Another substitution, and that's probably a very smart substitution. Number 8, Juan Radias is being subbed out. He's on a card. Good choice by Coach Orlando to make that choice. Captain comes off. Lay it off to Geardes. He sends it high in the sky. Controlled by Ramirez. Good control from the captain. Lopez switches play. Long ball for Dalton, controlled by Ruiz. Herrera now trying to move central. He can't do so. Lopez has it. He's trying to lift it past the defenders. That one had to get it right because that was a pinpoint accurate shot. Defender was just able to get a touch on it. They're going to try to take this corner quickly. Ramirez with another corner. Sent long to the backside. Lopez wasn't there. We'll see this one out. It'll be a goal kick. Look at this pinpoint pass from Lopez. And just able to get a touch on it was the Vinotinto man. And that looks like number 5, Zimbafu, is down with a little bit of a cramp in the 78th minute. Looks to be in a little discomfort. Back underway. Lost possession in the midfield. Medina to Ruiz. Ruiz Gets around the first man. Caught up by the second, lifted into the box to the backside, headed away by Vinotinto. Saldana comes up, gives it off, trying to get it to Anthony Saldana, not able to do anything with it. Vargas comes away with it for Vinotinto, sends it back and cleared. Ramirez with a little bit of a fancy flick to send it back to control it for Dalton United. He gives it off to Yancel Flores. All the way over here to Frank Herrera. He tries to switch play and sends it long. Slip on the ground, takes a shot, back of the net, goal for Dalton United to get back into this match. Anthony Saldana, it's 2-1. Take a look at this. Frank Herrera with a great ball forward. A slip by the Vinotinto man and just a pinpoint shot into central part of the net for a goal here in the 79th minute. It's now 2-1. That coming from number 25. Now it's going to get interesting. 2-1. Can Dalton United find a way back to equalize? Hold on to their undefeated streak. That foul is going to be committed on Vargas. Vargas is staying down, trying to talk his way into the Dalton man getting a card. Now back underway quickly. Back to Ramirez. And Gonzalez sends it long. Dalton lose possession. Ramirez in center circle. He's going to lay it off. Saldana has it. He's going to try to switch play again. Able to control it. That's Lopez. That's Chris Lopez. Jurgen Ramirez for Dalton. To Saldana on the edge of center circle. Lay it off to Frank Herrera. He's going to take a shot. It's headed back, headed down, off the top bar. Dalton United turning the screws on Vinotinto. And Eber Hernandez, number 4, gets it released for Vinotinto. That one a little too far forward by Vargas, but it will be a throw for Vinotinto. Take a look at that opportunity right there. Herrera, beautiful ball into the box, headed, and it just bounces off of the top crossbar. Controlled by Dalton. Geerdes gets it forward. Saldana hits the brakes. Gives it to Herrera. To the captain, Ramirez. Going to go back to Saldana. Saldana's going to come to the near line here to Ruiz. To Medina. Medina's going to be fouled there by Zimbafo. No card issued. This one is about 45 yards or so, 46 yards. Our center ref having a little conversation between Medina and the Vinotinto man, just to make sure that everybody is on the same page. Controlled there, Saldana with it. Deflected off of Zimbafo. And that one bounced off of Mopawu. Zimbafo, he just sends it out, and Flores controls it for Dalton. Now Lopez sends it very long. Ruiz can't get there, but that ball is going to be headed by Vinotinto, and it will be a throw for Dalton United. Herrera thought about doing a quick throw, lays it off for Saldana to come up to take this. Going to be a long throw into the box. Here we come. Right in the middle. It bounces around, and a foul going to be committed on Vinotinto. Take a look at that foul. Beautiful ball into the box. And you see there just taken down over the top from the Dalton United man. Trainer coming out to look at the Vinotinto man. He'll have to come off for a moment with the trainers coming out. That was number 6, Aldo Ramirez. He has the captain ban after Juan Reyes came off. Expect to see probably an extensive stoppage time this half with the substitutions and some of the delays. We have a substitution ready for Dalton United. Be the end of the day for Flores. He'll be replaced by number 4, Ruben Gongora. This match has been a good response after that 3-0 defeat to Southern Indiana in the Open Cup qualifier this last weekend for Dalton United. They had a good representation for UPSL Georgia, being the only representative from UPSL Georgia. This, what is the 2025 Open Cup campaign. 56 teams from UPSL nationally competed in the qualifiers this season, and that one, Zimbafo, is going to get a yellow one there. Just a lazy ball, or lazy foot out, and commits the foul. It's going to give a great opportunity for Dalton United. You see here, Lopez is moving forward, and he just takes a lazy swipe at the ball. Earns a yellow card for himself here in the 86th minute. Ramirez sends it forward. It's bouncing around. It gets through 2 men. Finally cleared away. But Dalton still have possession. Into the box, headed by Saldana. It's in the back of the net. What a superb goal from Saldana to get it back level 2-2. My, oh my, what an absolute perfect header from Saldana. Take a look at this. Into the box, all alone, puts it picture perfect past the keeper. It's 2-2 late in this match, and another substitution as Zimbafo is off. Now Teddy Mopawu coming on for Vinotinto Atlanta, and my, oh my, how things have changed. Just a few minutes ago, Vinotinto was looking at the potential to jump all the way up to 3rd place. Now Dalton United looking to hold on to the 3rd seed and maintain their undefeated season, maybe even fight for a goal to win this match. Vinotinto have looked absolutely perfect so far in the first 85 minutes. First goal coming in the 79th minute. That goal coming in the 86th minute. And now here's a corner. In-swinger from Ramirez. Headed again by Saldana. This time it will see its way out for a goal kick. Coming back from behind, goals in the 21st from Vargas and the 53rd minute from Suarez from Vinotinto. Dalton United fighting, not giving up, find their first goal in the 79th minute, the second in the 86th minute. 2-2 is where we're at. Medina wins that one, but loses possession. Fight back, Ruiz wins it. Valenciano still able to control it, lays it off, nobody there. Suarez is going to be fouled by Ramirez. That allows Vinotinto to relieve some of the pressure. They send it long. But Dalton United cut it off for a moment. Vargas now. Held off, deflected off of Vinotinto. Off of Dalton, excuse me. Ruiz was fouled. It's going to be a ball, and you have balls coming everywhere now as we're getting late in the match. We're in the 90th minute. We'll see how much stoppage time we're given. Sent over to the far side. Lose possession. Now here comes the attack from Vinotinto. Able to get it past the defender. He's able to get around the Jurdes, but he completely bottles it. Cannot get it on frame. Jordy Mopawu pulls it, and it will be a goal kick for Dalton United. That could have been the coffin nail for Vinotinto. You see, this is a picture-perfect ball to Jordy. He gets around John Gerdes. He tries to hit it on frame, and he just gets it wrong and pulls it wide. Dalton United. Saldana is going to send it long. Ruiz is there. He's able to control it. He is onside. Gets around one defender. Lays it off to Lopez. Lopez is trying to cross it. Not able to get it to his man. Medina still gets it though. Gongora gets around the man. On the back line. Great save by Miguel Gonzalez. We're through 90. Did not see stoppage time shown. Foul committed by Vinotinto. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stoppage time is what we will get in this half. Another card issued for that delay. Ramirez is going to get us back underway. Right at the edge of center circle, sends it long, but Gonzalez is there to grab it for Vinotinto. He's trying to get it back underway quickly. Stayed up, didn't fall down. Oh, here's a chance for Jordy. Gets around the defender. Trying to hold him off, and the defender cannot, but his friend helps him out. Vargas will win a corner for Vinotinto. You see here, fighting for the ball, gets around the man. Ramirez comes back to help, but that ball gets to Vargas. It gets deflected off of Gongora, and it's out for a corner. Suarez, the second goal scorer for Vinotinto, gets ready. It's going to be an outswinger from Carlos. Into the box, headed away by Dalton. Now Francisco Medina is on the ball. He has acres of space. He tries to slide it across, doesn't get it right, but still somehow gets it to the man. Long shot taken, but it's going to be off the mark and out for a goal kick. Was an interesting idea that he was trying there, but it looks like he's going to earn a foul as he was taken off his feet as he tried that long shot on goal. This is going to be about 47 yards out. It's going to be either Ramirez or Villatoro over the ball. I would expect it would be Ramirez, and indeed it is. He's just going to elect to go to the far line, lift it into the box, headed back to the Dalton man, number 22. He doesn't get that flick right, and it bounces into the box, and Gonzalez is there to grab it for Vinotinto. Sent long, but Dalton put it back in play. Tried to work it around DeFilippo and not able to do so. Suarez not able to get it past Gongora. Controlled by Ruiz. Lays it off to Valenciano, to Medina, to Ruiz. He loses his footing. But it gets to Lopez, and Lopez is able to get it, and it'll be a goal kick. Saldana looked like he had it for a moment, but he couldn't control it enough, and it goes out for a goal kick. This could be the last kick of the match here at Dalton High School. Sent long, headed out by Dalton United. Jordy Mopawu started to go after it, elected to wait up as another ball was discovered by Vinotinto teammate. Vargas now trying to take a shot. That one's deflected, and that is going to do it, folks. Dalton United find a way to come from behind to equalize in the 86th minute to see this game out 2-2. Dalton United over Vinotinto Atlanta. What a great contest between these two teams fighting for position in the playoffs. Right now, Dalton United in third spot. They're going to remain in third spot. Vinotinto with one goal. That now they stay with a 19-goal differential. They have 24 points now. So now we have three teams, Potros, North Georgia, and Vinotinto, all at 24 points. Vinotinto and Potros FC both have 19 points. They haven't played each other yet. So we'll have to look and see. I believe the next factor is goals scored for the season. So we're going to have to really get in there and look to see who is going to maintain the fourth spot. Is it going to be Vinotinto or is it going to be North Georgia? In the meantime, Vinotinto will move up at least to fifth spot over North Georgia United. You can take a look here as we stand right now on the leaderboard. This is where it stood before we started this match. Top 8 spots move on to the playoffs. FC Birmingham and Fountain City FC do not have enough points to move out of those respected 7th and 8th spots, but they could switch positions depending on what their results are this weekend. Dalton United still has games in hand. They have a busy weekend. Take a look at what is going to happen this weekend with the fixtures for week 13. You see that on Saturday, chock-a-block full of matches. 2:15, FC Atlanta welcomes North Georgia United. Vinotinto and Potros FC, that doubleheader that is at Silverbacks Park, will be presented by ASMG TV. Georgia Revolution will be at home to Dalton United at 5 o'clock down in McDonough, Georgia. 7 o'clock, Albion FC welcomes UMA FC. FC Birmingham will host Georgia Athletic at 8 o'clock. And then on Sunday, there's going to be a little bit of a change. We do know that SSLFC will welcome Dalton United at 5. That Kalanji Pro Profile and Fountain City game, there is going to be some sort of a change in that lineup. It's not going to be on Sunday. It is possibly on this Saturday. It could also possibly be next weekend. We're not sure yet. That one is still in the air. So check back to UPSL-Georgia website. You can also look at Premier UPSL website. Also look at ASMG TV for all of our coverage. You'll get all up to date as to what is going to happen. That being said, we're just about done with this season. You take a look one last time at the Golden Boot leaderboard. Mark Bonneau from Potros FC still up there. Only one goal behind is Emmanuel Lam. Scored 6 goals last weekend to shoot all the way up to second place. Tristan Scheidel, last season's spring season Golden Boot for Division 1. Tried to get there for the Premier. Looks like he's just going to be just a little bit out here on this fall season. That's going to do it for us here at ASMG TV. So for Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you like what we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. See all the content that we send you, not only the live action, but also the interviews and highlights and all the other content. We end here at Dalton High School. It was Dalton United 2, Vinotinto 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you this weekend.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.